Sometimes we unintentionally play God when we think and say things like, why does evil exist and why does he allow it? Better to let nature run its course, as if we are so much more kinder. When we can't even see unless we are filled, God always gives us free will. Maybe it gives us a cheap thrill up on our high horse. But we have a choice, and we stand naked before the Lord, until on that day he will judge all evil people with wrath and fury, whilst those that are saved will be unscathed. Jesus' light shall shine down on their face as they pass heaven's gates. Some say that it's just not right and it's downright appalling, though no sins are greater than another, be it a small white lie or murdered a babe and its mother. Cannot love both God and money, we've got to serve one or the other. So whilst I'm down here on earth, I've got to take the speck out of my own eye. At times we try and we cry and we graft so hard, but all of our works are in vain. We compare ourselves to the inhumane and anyone who is less fortunate. But we are saved by grace through faith, so no one can boast. Sin separates us from a loving God, whilst all the time keeping us apart. And I know, or should I say hope, for the things to come, because it's about believing. We can develop some people-pleasing tendencies that only hold us in a silent bubble. I have to be careful with the words I choose, because our mouth can get us into trouble until we stand corrected. But a simple confession can save us. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies. It's a balance between a lot of things. Firstly, treating people with dignity. That's why it's so important to love ourselves. It's not about titles or wealth, and it's not about being so serious or too uptight. It's not about fame, and it's not about riches or the limelight, and it's certainly not about not being a bigot. It's about respect, a constant ego check, for real. Sometimes life passes us by. Lazarus needed help, but that unnamed rich man turned a blind eye and his fate was sealed. It can all be a bit of a hassle for me personally. Arguing or debating, it can get so draining. It distances me, a chasm a mile long. As a fighter pilot, he knows that good vision is essential. If we stretch out our finger like that fresco painting, the creation of Adam, God is always there to change us into someone he considers special, into something we cannot even fathom. And as a born again believer, it's up to me to not be withdrawn. Look at Judas Iscariot. All those 30 pieces of silver coins couldn't make him happier. He goes off to hand it all in and then hangs himself. If only he had truly repented. What I'm trying to say is, we all fall short, and in our own minds we serve time, a long prison sentence, but Jesus can free our mind. I'll wear a poppy in remembrance of all the fallen soldiers in the trenches, and to all those brave soldiers that died.